The first question: which of the following statements are correct with reference to swell waves? Swell waves mainly are massive ripples that form on the sea due to winds. It is mainly swell waves are massive ripples that form on the sea due to winds. They are the product of local winds along the beaches. No, it's not correct. Swell waves mainly are massive ripples that form on the sea due to wind. Swell waves are massive ripples and collection of waves produced by storms winds raging hundreds of miles out to the sea, not the product of local winds along the beaches. So swell waves are massive ripples produced by the storm winds. Next, consider the following statements. So first, while normal tropical cyclone move westwards and recurving cyclones get deflected eastwards during their journey in the northern hemisphere. So while the normal tropical cyclone moves westward and recurving cyclone get deflected eastward during their journey in the northern hemisphere, and recurving cyclones are formed due to recurving cyclones are formed due to air currents that push cold air from the poles towards the equator. So recurving cyclones, please remember, so here recurving cyclones are formed due to air currents that push cold air from the poles towards the equator. So it is recurving cyclones are formed due to the air currents. So and that push cold air from the pole towards the equator. Okay, and while normal tropical cyclone move westward, recurving recurving cyclones get deflected eastwards during the journey of the northern hemisphere. So next question. So both are correct. So tropical cyclones move from east to west, but here question called you while normal tropical cyclone move westward. So recurving cyclones get deflected in eastward during the journey of northern hemisphere. So here tropical cyclones move east to west, and tropical cyclones rotate anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. So please remember, recurving cyclones on its way or to diminish if cyclones get a sort of decent wind by deflected right or eastwards is known as recurving cyclone. So recurving cyclone mainly on its way to diminish if cyclone gets a sort of second wind by deflected right or eastwards is known as recurving cyclone. This happens due to air currents in the this happens due to air currents in the local atmosphere that push cold air from the poles toward the equator and interfere with cyclone formation. In the southern hemisphere, tropical cyclones spin clockwise, and therefore also recurve is in the opposite direction. The next question: arrange arrange the elements given below in the descending order of the weight of the composition of the earth crust. Descending order, please remember. So first is descending order, the oxygen, so oxygen, then silica, then aluminum, then iron. So arrange the elements given below in the decreasing order Similarly, highest to lowest percentage of their weight of composition of earth crust. Mainly first is high in oxygen, then it is silica, then aluminum, then iron. So please remember. So major elements of the earth's crust, elements by weight: oxygen 46.60%, and please remember. So just wait and brush I use. So here the elements: oxygen 46.060, silica it is 27.72, then aluminum 8.13, iron 5, and calcium 3.63%. Please remember. Okay. So just in and next, which of the following statements is are correct? So asteroids are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Or asteroids are found mainly the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. It is correct. So and meteorites enter the Earth's atmosphere at high speed and get burned completely due to friction. Meteorites enter the Earth's atmosphere at high speed and get burned completely due to the friction. So it is not correct. And the meteorites are the rock species which does not incinerate wholly and land on the Earth. So asteroids are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. So it is correct. You can see asteroid found in the Mars and Jupiter. And next, others two are not correct. The explanation. So a cluster statement one. As a cluster of fragmented a solid rock of varying size are found between the orbits of planets Mars and Jupiter. They are called asteroids. So the rock species which enter the Earth's atmosphere, rock pieces which enter the Earth's atmosphere at high speed and get burned due to friction are called as meteorites. The rock species. So here the question given you: meteorites are enter Earth's atmosphere at high speed, but and get burned completely due to friction, but not. Here the rock pieces which enter the Earth's atmosphere at high speed and get burned due to friction are called meteoroids, not meteorite. Okay, it is given the meteorites, but not it is called meteorites when meteorites enter the Earth's atmosphere at high speed. So rock pieces which enter, not meteorites, it is rock pieces. Rock pieces mainly enter the Earth's atmosphere. So 3 is the wrong, because here question given you: meteorites are rock meteorite are rock pieces which does not incinerate wholly and land on the Earth. So you can see are meteorites are the rock species which does not incinerate wholly on the Earth, but not. Meteorites are the rock pieces which does not incinerate wholly on land on Earth, only wholly and land on Earth, wholly and land on Earth. So it is wrong. Meteorites are the rock pieces which does not incinerate wholly and land on Earth. So it is meteorites. Here question given you meteorites. Please remember. So it is meteorites, and a question, but answer is meteorites. It is mainly meteorites. RITES are the rock pieces which does not incinerate whole on the Earth. Okay. Next question: which of the following terminologies is correctly match? Correctly match. So first is it a tillite. These are metamorphic rock consisting of unweathered blocks and glacial till. It is not correct. And second, the placer deposits. Placer deposit, it is an accumulation of valuable minerals caused by the effect of gravity or moving particles. Meteorites mainly, which are placer deposits, it is an accumulation of valuable minerals caused by the effect of gravity or moving particles. So it is correct. Two is the correct, but one, these are metamorphic rock consisting of unweathered blocks and glacial till. It's not correct because the tellite is a sedimentary rock. Tellite is sedimentary rock and composed of glacial till, and the component particles of tellite are unsorted and many maybe of any size, including large boulders. Glacial till is unsorted glacial sediments derived from the erosion of materials by the moving ice of a glacier. Placer deposits is natural concentration of heavy minerals caused by the effect of gravity and on moving particles. So please remember, it is mainly the heavy minerals caused by the effect of gravity on moving particles. When and stable minerals are freed from their matrix by weathering process, they are slowly washed downslope in the streams, and that quickly we know the lighter matrix. And tellite is sedimentary rock. It is a metamorphic, not it is a sedimentary rock. Please remember, sedimentary rock and composed of glacial till, compacted glacial till. The component particles of tellite are unsorted and may be of any size, including large boulders. Glacial till is unsorted glacial sediment derived from the erosion of materials by the moving of ice of a glacier. Next question: which of the following are the breeding grounds of temperate cyclone? So, which of the following are the breeding ground of temperate cyclone? So, breeding grounds of temperate cyclones, it is Mediterranean, only 2 and 3. There is Mediterranean basin extending to up to Russia and Mexican Gulf are the breeding grounds for temperate cyclone. So Mediterranean, the Mexican Gulf and Mediterranean basin extending to up to Russia are the breeding grounds of temperate cyclones. But the Southeast Caribbean region not, and Northwest Australia not, the temperate cyclone breeding grounds not there. So the favorable breeding grounds of temperate cyclones are over USA and Canada, Mexican Gulf, the belt extending from the Iceland to Barents Sea, and continuing over Russia and Siberian. Winter storms over Baltic Sea, winter storm over Baltic Sea, Mediterranean basin, extending up to Russia and even up to India in winters, called western disturbances, the Antarctic frontal zone. So the basin extends up to Russia and even India in winter time. So mainly Mexican Gulf and Russia, Mediterranean basin. So please remember, but Northwest Australia not and Caribbean not region. So here you can see, here mainly favorable temperate cyclones ground. Temperate mid latitude cyclones in mainly black color. Here you can see Antarctic, and here Antarctica, and mainly America, North America and Canada side, and Russian side, European side. You can see temperate cyclones occur, mid latitude cyclone, and tropical cyclones mainly green colors symbol. You can see it's moving from west to east, sorry, east to west. Okay, so it is mainly moving towards India and China, Russia not China, and Japan, Australia, south, it is moved to South Africa. Okay, and sometimes it is Pacific Ocean side and the Mexico side and Panama side there, tropical cyclone. Okay, so thank you.